can't get this to lay right on top of us. It just keeps falling. It's so big. No, it's fine.
Oh,
that angle's fine. I mean,
yeah,
I'm only going to be tying it.
I was just trying to show the whole thing.
Cool. Alright. 4 people so far.
Look, see, your website's up. I couldn't get everything up.
I'm talking. Cool. Alright, so tonight I'm filling in for Tim. I know said it was going to be for Steelhead Nymphs, but something popped up. But guess what? It's another game changer. Yep. So I haven't tied one of these in a while, honestly.
This is dang Tim, you've lost weight. Been on a hard diet, steelhead fishing.
Yeah, steelhead fishing's hard. But yeah, I haven't tied one of these in a while. So it's gonna be a fun night.
That's bigger than what I caught most of the years.
I want to say this one's about 13 inches long. It was supposed to look like a American eel for cobia.
Oh, hey Mike Dutton, how are you?
Hey Mr. Dutton.
Did you work that day?
47 people. Alright.
Well, there's Tyler. Thanks for stepping up, Junior.
No problem.
Tying a beast because you're a beast, Patrick Robinson.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson.
David Ratcliffe says good evening. Alright, let's see.
All right.
Well, make some small chat for about 3 more minutes because we usually wait till about 7:05. When plus I gotta do about. Anybody has any questions while we wait a couple more minutes for Braden to rock out? Can you open this phone up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you seem a little unprepared tonight. It's gonna be
a tad unprepared. Everything was kind of thrown together in about 30 minutes, so sorry about that.
Hi, Jake.
Hey, Mr. Jordan. Oh, don't even.
I'm not even. I saw it. It wasn't even. I knew it. I knew better.
Oh, that's Patrick.
My computer's dying. Your phone's dying.
Cool.
Alright, well,
hey, Mr. Braswell.
7:04. Going to go ahead and tell everybody. Why don't you go ahead and remind everybody what's happening Thanksgiving Day? Do you even remember?
Should I tell them?
No, you can't tell them.
Alright, so.
That's not the point. I have a post ready for all week. You can't tell them. You're going to mess everything up.
Alright, so everybody, if you haven't seen it already, there's something coming out from Nor-vise Thursday. So be on the lookout for that. It's something really cool, really
new.
Fancy. New. I like it a lot. So yeah, it's definitely something that if you like tie on a Nor-vise or like Nor-vise products or anything, I would definitely check it out.
Oh, thank you, Terry. He said nice fish, by the way. Fishes.
Oh. Thank you, Mr. Landry.
Just so you know, along with that Nor-vise reveal for this week, for Thanksgiving Day, it will be at noon. There will be a quick Facebook Live, and when the Facebook Live starts, everything will be for sale on the website. That's about all we can tell you right now. Other than don't forget to share tonight's live. Every 50 shares, Nor-vise will give away a neck gaiter and stripping guards. I believe. I haven't been told that, but we're going to go with that for tonight. All right.
Yep, we're just winging it tonight.
The cutest tire on Nor-vise. Aww.
Thank you. So, the Beast Game Changer, it's tied on shanks and hooks. So, this one here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 shanks in it, 2 different hooks. So, for the shanks, I love tying on the fine point jaws. So, I'm going to go ahead and pop out my saltwater jaws real quick.
Oh, good. That was one of the things someone had asked about seeing was how you put the fine point, how you switch out and put fine point jaws in, blah, blah, blah.
Yep. So, I mean, it's just that easy. Small screw.
There it is.
Alright, so, to start it
off. Is it noon
off...
Eastern Time? Yes, it is noon Eastern Time. If Nor-vise does anything live, I can guarantee you it is 9 times 99% of the time it will be Eastern time since
Move that out of the way.
they are located on the East Coast.
So,
Unless, I guess, well, no. I would say stick with the East Coast for everything.
So to start it off, I have a 20 millimeter fish skull articulated shank from Flymen. That's just for the Beast Game Changers. It's a easier shank to work with for the size and just the all around mass of it. Being it's such a large fly, I really don't bother with the original shanks unless I'm tying a smaller version that's probably about, I don't know, 8 to 9 inches long. This fly is probably going to be about, it could be anywhere from 10 to 13 inches long.
We have some late night people over in Scotland watching you. It's 12:06.
So really all I did was went through my box full of bucktails and I grabbed a couple different colors. So I really don't know exactly what I have. So the color on this fly is going to be just mismatched all night. So I hope that's fine.
Well, every color you have is in that shiny stuff over there, right?
Yeah, should be.
Excuse me, your Krelex. That's my favorite Krelex right there.
Yeah.
Whatever the heck it's called.
Same thing.
You got my pokey thing out?
I got a different pokey thing, being the other pokey thing's all
Okay, whatever.
just mangled.
Oh, that's right. I had to buy it. I forgot about your new one.
Alright, so took the bucktail straight off cut it as close as I could. Cleaned it up. I took out the smaller hairs in it. I'm gonna go ahead, trim that square. So with this whole fly, you don't want to overdo it with bucktail. If you overdo it, it's not that it's not gonna look good or swim good or anything. It just tends to be the less hair that you use, the better it looks. It's supposed to be a hollow fly, really light, a whole lot of air between the different tie-ins. Alright, so just did a straight tie-in of that. And then I'm gonna take some, what was that? Something flew.
Probably a,
Shank.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is some Krenik material. Not sure what the exact color is. It's like a black rainbow kind of color. Go ahead, double it up. Probably like, let's see, just double it up once. I'm not going to double it up for a second time. Trim that about a little more than half of it so I can get the flash tad longer than the bucktail itself. Lay that down on top, and then I'm just using my thumb to lay it all around the top of the shank.
Big Bob Popovich just commented on the post I made in one of the groups already, but I can't see it. Uncle Donnie says, hello B2, doing a great job.
Thank you.
Duke says, hey buddy.
I'm just going to go in and slowly saw away at the different strands of flash just so it tapers down real small. Alright, so that should be good. Just gonna clean that up a little bit. Take some super glue. I want to say, yeah, this is from Hairline. Go.
If you're asking questions, I will get right back to you to those. I have to finish sharing these to different groups that I share to every week.
Mr. Messer, if I wasn't walking you through the instructions and I tied two of these recently, it would probably take me, I don't know, probably close to an hour and a half. Just, I don't know. I kind of get nitpicky with it.
Well, let's say it ain't so.
Like if one tying a bucktail isn't at the right angle or whatever, I'll just redo it all, and that's just kind of how I am with it. Alright, so I've got some purple bucktail I guess I'm going to use for the belly of this fly. Just going to lay that. For the tail here, I'm just doing straight tie-ins. Tie that down. Tie it down. Use my thumb. I only want to cover the bottom half of this shank, not the top half at all. There we go. Need to tighten this down a little bit. There we go. Cool. So, like that, I've got just the bottom half of the shank covered. See? Like that. Just the bottom half.
Alright, let me go back over here now.
Alright, so I'm going to take this blue.
Jake says, are you albie fishing this coming weekend?
He
wishes.
am not sure. I'd love to. Let's see. Alright, take this blue right back over the top again.
Beth said, Braden, how's it going? Man, looking good.
Thank you, Mr. Bess. Alright.
An hour and a half tie, I can relate. Some of my musky flies stay close to that.
Oh, yeah. I do like the bigger ties, though. Not too big on the nips.
I think you should do a live nymph tying one night.
That'd be rough.
Be scary.
I'd have Shannon cringing.
Big mess.
Just go in and clean up the buttons and then go through them all. Alright. So, got that cleaned up. I'm going to do another. This fly is going to have a good bit of flash splayed out over top of the bucktail tie-ins. I don't normally go through the whole, like, 360 degrees around the fly with the flash. I don't know. I just kind of like how it comes out when it goes over the back of the fly, especially with this darker flash. 50-50, cut that. Cut that square. Gonna cut that in half right there.
Oh, I found it. Bob Popfix said he'll be watching you later.
Oh, cool. Do a loose tie-in. Slide back the flash so I don't cover over the eye of the shank. And it just gives me a cleaner tie-in point. There we go.
Alright, let me get down here.
So, I'm going to go back in and just taper cut it like so. It's the blue on top with the black Krenik flash on it, and then the purple bucktail on the belly. Go ahead and whip finish that.
Someone said, my 8-year-old wants to know, what age did you start tying flies?
I actually started tying when I was, 8?
8 years old?
Yeah, I was 8. And then really started tying a lot more and fishing at about 9 and 10.
Man, go ahead and let them know now. How did you learn to tie flies? You went through the
I basically
intro book?
went through a beginner's tying book with a Thompson Model A vise. And after tying a woolly bugger and then cutting off the thread and the whole fly unraveled, I just want to get better and better at it. So I ended up tying all the flies from the book and the tying kit. And then I started looking for more material, different flies to tie, and I saw these big streamer patterns for trout and muskie and everything like that, and that just really intrigued me, so I started really looking at those style of flies more than anything, and that's what I love to tie and fish. So yeah, that's just.
I kind of tuned out. Did you say you were watching them on Instagram and YouTube?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, well, you went from the book to Instagram and YouTube, watching videos.
Alright,
Some
another 20 millimeter Flymen fish skull shank in the vise. Forgot to mention these shanks have the clips on the end, so you want to cover over that with tight wraps.
You know what? We didn't zoom in.
Oh, yeah, that might help them. Like we said, throwing together the live tonight, so.
We can do it. We'll get there. When you first started tying, was it hard to do? I'm a beginner.
Oh yeah, it was definitely challenging. Like I said, the first fly that I tied, I did my whip finish or whatever I did. I probably didn't even do a whip finish on it. Probably just tried to put glue on, and I cut my thread. The whole fly unraveled. I did that probably 10 times until I got it down. But yeah, I mean, it definitely took a little while to learn, but just doing it a lot and over again, it helped. Alright, so take this blue. I meant to cut the purple first, my bad. Take out super long hairs.
You want me to hold that while you cut the purple?
No, it's okay. I'll just let you know.
Have you tried tying a fly for bluefin tuna?
I want to say, I think I did. I think I have like 3 of them laying around here somewhere. But Andrew Campbell told me he was seeing bluefin at Harker's Island, North Carolina. So I tied a couple flies up, and I've got them laying around here somewhere.
That's the truth. Steelhead Alley here, south coast of Lake Erie, looking good so far. That was Mark Child. We were there. Well, we weren't there this time last week. We were home.
I think. Oh, I do. Okay, cool.
How many flies do you have in your tackle box? You do not want to know, do it? I don't even think
lot.
I want to know. Let me see if I can think how many fly boxes we put together when we redid your flies.
I don't even know. I mean, I've got. That's probably 50 game changers over there.
They are a lot, by the way.
I took them out of the just in case because I loaded it up for snakeheads and everything.
Well,
There we
now
go.
I ordered 9 of those new boxes.
So there's a straight tie-in of the purple right there, just on the bottom half.
Mike Dunn said which tackle box.
Which one?
He is correct.
Let's see.
Ever fish Montana?
I have not fished Montana before.
You was supposed to last June. We were going to be cross country in it. Been postponed, of course.
Take the blue. Do a straight tie-in of that. Right there. Alright.
Awesome technique. You could be a surgeon.
Thank you.
We're at 81 shares, so just remember.
81 already?
We will already have one winner. We get to 100, we'll pick a second. And so on for every 50 shares. Let's see.
Alright, so that's just some straight tie-ins of bucktail right there. On the next shank, I'll start hollow tying.
Do you create your own flies or tie ones you've seen?
I do tie some of my own flies, like the cardiac arrest, the double cardiac arrest, which I need to tie a few more. But I tie a lot of flies like this, the game changer, beast flies, hollow flies, and just other streamer patterns from other people. I just love tying other streamers.
He's supposed to be trying to design a new fly for January when he's back again. What weight fly rod do you use to cast a fly that big? And how long is the rod?
You can cast them on a 10 weight, no problem. A 9-foot 10 weight, but to have it be very castable and very easy to cast and fish all day, probably be really good with a 12 weight.
What rod do you have that you would use this fly with?
Oh, I've casted these flies on the original Axiom 2, the Axiom 2X, TFO's mangrove rod, and the Esox rod, which is designed for throwing large flies like this.
Oh, good night, Jake. Good luck tomorrow.
Good night, Mr. Jordan.
Terry Lander said, "Who's the star in the photo in the back?"
I think I might know.
I still haven't done your when we were on the cover of Fly Tying, Fly Fishing Fly Tying Journal.
There we go.
I'll have to send that off.
Forgot to hold that shank. There we go. Alright. So, whip finish that off. Clean it up a bit. Lead the flash over it. What's up now?
Oh, dear God, I can't believe he said that.
Oh my.
What's up, new sheriff in town?
You know what? I think I forgot. No, I'm good. Alright, so this is Solarez Bone Dry. It's just a UV resin. It's very thin. Dries super quick with the light.
Now, just for the race like myself, why do you put that on every little shank you do?
I just put that on every shank as like a second like way to secure my thread. I mean, obviously the whip finish is great and all, but if a tooth gets in there and starts picking at it or something like that, or just fishing this fly for a long time, that just helps secure it.
You need it if you catch a muskie with that thing.
Alright, so this is the third 20mm shank. So, same thing, start my thread right behind the shank eye, get a thread base going right over top of the clip, tight securing wraps.
Tell everybody what the shiny material is one more time for new people who just came in.
The flash material over top of the back is just a color of the what's it called? Krenik flash, like same flash you'd use for a acrylics. Just use a bit of super glue right there. Tie that down.
I tried calling your brother before we started and he didn't answer. He's on his way back from working.
Oh, okay. Alright. Only reason I'm just taking a marker to this is just so I don't have that white thread showing through on the fly. I mean, it's honestly not going to do a ton of difference in the water, being it's all going to be laying down, but I just like knowing that it's not going to be showing through. Alright, so now we're going to start the hollow tying.
Someone said, I'm glad to see your whip finish by hand.
Oh yes, the only way I do it. So, oh, still have the other clump of bucktail that I cut earlier. Forgot about that. Alright. So,
Let's see who that is.
yeah. Alright, so cut that square again, like that. Go ahead, tie in just above, before the butt ends.
No, I can't unlock the brush because he has my phone.
There we go. So, just the bottom half like we've been doing the whole night so far. And then, I'm going to take this, actually no, I got some more over here. There we go. Alright, so take this blue bucktail here. Cut that square. And then lay that right over top of the last clump that we tied.
I've been to the garage, goof.
Alright, so you just want tight securing wraps, because this is going to be your only tie-in holding down this bucktail. So you want to make sure it's good.
Do you tie nails?
No.
Bob Popovic says, I can see you.
Hey, Mr. Popovic. Alright, so.
Shannon Maynard, what up?
Let's see.
Oh, what the heck did I just...
Come in with a little bit more super glue. Right there. Alright.
Okay, where can I locate this stuff? Found it.
Alright, so just slowly going to be forcing these hairs back with my fingers. You can also use a tool. I've got one, but I'm going to use that later on. Work your thread in between the hairs. There we go.
Well, we not sure what's going on. They got busy doing something tonight. We got the phone call, said, I need you to get on live 30 minutes. And we said, okay, and hung up.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
I do know that they have been extremely busy all weekend trying to put together parts and devices that are coming in since things have been out of stock.
They've been busy, really busy. Alright, so as you can see with that, I was just building up a thread down, forcing back all of those hairs.
What's William Hirschneck Eastern Trophy fly fishing?
Yeah.
Because he sells the stuff. I couldn't.
There we go. Alright, so I'm going to take a bit more of this flash.
It's Kellogg. Start shopping.
Double it up. Cut that square. Let's see. Only want about that much, so cut that, and then I'm going to use my fingers and pull out different lengths of this flash, just so it's like naturally tapered when I tie it in. It's not going to be a square tie-in of this flash, like so. Then I'm going to use my thumb, work the flash all the way around the top, like that. And I'm going to come in and then I'm going to trim off that flash. Jeez. Got one little piece of flash. Alright, got that done. I'm going to come in, going to whip finish. And then snip off my thread. So the camera that we're using is the what is it?
iPhone 11 Pro Max.
Yep. So the iPhone 11.
The front-facing camera. I know he sells it. Why can't I locate it?
Alright, so took that cellulose resin all the way around it. Gonna cure it a couple seconds. Yep, and done. That's the first of many hollow ties tonight.
And
Another 20mm shank.
who designed the hollow ties?
Bob Popovix, who is actually on the live tonight. So if you want to see more in-depth stuff about it from the master, from the designer, go to his Facebook page. He already has some pictures posted up from a while back of some flies and different, I want to say, flies that you can tie. You okay?
I just found it, finally. Except he doesn't have that color you're using.
Right.
Bob said, I don't even wrap the rear loop. It ain't coming off, he says.
Oh, I remember you telling me that. Yes, sir.
Then you can change them whenever you want to.
Yeah, that reminds me I gotta tie up some more beast flies, beast changers like that for muskies.
Oh, I'll put my pin.
Huh?
Don't remember where I put my pins. For muskies, when you go muskie fishing.
One day. Alright.
Got the
More
boat.
purple on the back.
Row, row, row your boat.
Alright. There we go.
Alright, I'm getting ready to post a link to the, what's that stuff, that flash?
Krenik.
There you go.
Yep.
It comes in a lot more colors, but this is the one person I know that sells it.
There we go. Alright. Another ton of purple.
Marshall says, Braden, great job. Thanks for filling in for Tim. You say, you are welcome.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Alright, there we go.
Didn't you get this material from William?
Yes, this exact color. Or maybe, I know I got silver and gold from William. If we didn't get this color from William, then we got it from Green Top.
No, we didn't get it from Green Top. We got it from William from a show at the last show.
Okay. Edison. Alright, so
No, it would have
take
been.
some more blue. Blue or green, I'm not actually 100% sure. I can't tell.
It's blue. He's colorblind. Blue and green colorblind.
Just slowly adding to the taper. There we go, cut that square. Reverse it in the hands. Why to take the clip off? Don't know. Tie that back down tight.
Alright, looks like we're at 109 shares, so I will be picking 2 winners tomorrow. I say tomorrow, it's usually like Wednesday. My days are a little crazy around here for school.
I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. Alright, a little bit more super glue. Right on
wants to know what this fly's called.
This is a Beast Game Changer, combining Blaine Chocolate's Game Changer with Bob Popovich's Beast Fly, and using Bob Popovich's hollow fly, hollow tying. Just working these hairs back with the fingers, and then working our thread through. Then I gotta close this gap on the close the gap on this shank eye. Just gonna cord up my thread so it comes around and I can tie back this hair easier using less thread too.
Oh, this is, it threw me for a second. I found the actual website, but then I didn't see fly fishing.
Oh yeah, they're not a fly fishing company.
Oh, well, I know that. It talks about different threads for everything. Oh, it says that page is not found.
Alright, there we go. There's the flash. Gonna come in, check the length on the flash. Snip that.
I believe this color you were using is called Solar Silver.
Solar Silver?
I believe.
I don't see any silver.
Am I right there?
No, that's more silver. This is like a black rainbow.
Okay, well, I'll keep looking.
I'm pretty sure that's the color name too. Black rainbow or something. Alright, so I just tapered up those fiber flash strands.
Optic opal.
Maybe. Wait, go back up. I don't know. Honestly, they all look kind of the same with those pictures. I don't know. Those are their new colors from their other flashes.
This is a flash in a tube.
Yeah.
When I hit bulk.
There we go. Yeah, these are the bulk packs.
When I hit bulk flash, it said it wasn't available.
Oh. Well, yeah. It would be in the bulk flash.
So the website is no longer available.
There we go. Flash right over the back. Come in. Finish that off.
Oh, Dad's on his way home.
Alright. Take this Soul Rose Bone Dry again, right on my thread wraps, working it all the way around it. That's just gonna seal over top of it.
Dr. Marshall said should work well for steelies on the left coast too.
That's pretty cool.
Curious, why don't you clip the rear shanks? You've already tied them down. Seems like flipping them all the time would get old.
Wait, read that again?
Curious why you don't clip your rear shanks. You've already tied down. Seems like flipping them all the time would get old.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's just how I've always done it.
Papa fixes nice, good looking good. Edward said nice tie.
Let's see, we're gonna take. So the hook I have in my mouth right now is a Ahrex Bluewater 4/0 hook. Ooh. If I can get this, trying to keep it tight, always keep it out. I don't know why it's not gonna come up. Alright, yeah. Sorry about that. There we go. Alright.
You haven't used those hubs in a while. They need some love.
Yeah, I've had the large hubs on recently. So the only reason why I've got this hook so high up in the vise is just because I'm not really using the vise all too much tonight. Alright. Get a thread base going real quick. Not a giant thread base, so you can still spin the hairs. If you were spinning the hairs 360 degrees around, you wouldn't want a giant thread base, which, I mean, I've done it with the thread base. It doesn't really affect it too much, in my opinion.
Tell them again what hook you're using since you had it in your mouth when you were...
So, this is the Ahrex Bluewater 4-aught hook. It's one of their more recent, like 2020 new hooks, but it's a fantastic large game hook.
You moved that up, they couldn't say anything.
Huh?
Your light couldn't see the package.
Oh, they couldn't.
Great pattern, love the color scheme. Oh, glad you're loving the color scheme. He just grabbed colors and didn't know what he had.
Grabbed some colors right out of the box.
All right, what fish would you normally target with this fly?
With this fly, you can catch muskie with it. I'm sure this color would work for stripers too. I know it was originally designed for stripers. I'm not sure if I want to do it with Shanks. No, I'm gonna do it with this. But, I mean, a large game predator that's going to eat a large bait fish. But the whole gist of this fly is just creating a large profile bait fish. So, whatever you want to target with a large profile bait fish fly, like a bunker, or whatever it might be, this is the fly that you would want. Alright, so all I did there, I tied down some Senyo's Intruder wire, the large size.
Well, that's funny. Your last fly you used the small size. You tied.
And then I slid on the back end of my fly. Tighten down the loop with the wire, however tight you want it. I like it to be fairly tight.
What type
Tie
of
that down.
fly line would you use, size-wise and everything?
I mean, you can fish this fly on a floating line if you want. I've casted these flies on 10 up to 12 weight floating lines, intermediate lines, but the line that I've fished them with is the Scientific Anglers Sonar triple density line. It's a 3 different sink rates on a single sinking line. So I want to say it was the one I have for the 12 weight is I want to say it's a sink 5, sink 7. I'm not 100% sure. It's just a heavy sinking line is all it is. 3 different sink rates on there. So when it's sinking down, it's all in line instead of just having a big sink tip or whatever it might be. But yeah.
Don't mind my Hallmark Christmas movie calendar popping up there, buddy.
There it is. So, I want to my first tie-in. I'm going to make a tie-in here. I'm going to make a tie-in right up here. So, maybe I should use that.
What? The material clip?
Yeah, I had it clipped on the jaws. That's just how tonight's going to go. Alright.
Hey, I have no idea what your younger brothers are up to.
There we go.
Gaming it out. Oh, he's gonna be mad I didn't give him extra time.
You're gonna have to deal with it. Can't do it now.
Please give me time before you start today. I was like, don't ask me for any time. I won't be able to do anything for you with your switch.
There we go. Alright, so there's the bottom tie-in. The blue now. Hope that wasn't open. Let's see. Want about that much hair. Just trying not to use a whole ton of hair on this fly. Just want it to be super lightweight, super easy to cast, forward size. There we go. Alright. Tying that down.
While he's kind of
cool.
talking to himself over here, just remember, every time this live video is shared 50 times, I will pick a winner for a Nor-vise and net gator and stripping guards. And
GSP.
what was I going to say?
Not sure.
Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Thanksgiving
yes.
Day, 12 o'clock. There will be a Facebook Live on here where the newest product from Norvise will be unveiled.
It's very cool.
And as soon as they go live, I believe it will be live on the website as well. So you would be able to go and, if you wanted to, go and get you what's coming out.
Let's see. Wow. Kind of blew up on me right there.
Shocking.
I don't have another bobbin set up just because.
Shannon Messer said thread never breaks. Come on, man.
100 Denier GSP. I still broke it. Thread pressure is key.
Oh, hi, Patty.
I'm gonna get some more Bucktail. I like using a ton of thread pressure on my flies. It honestly, I believe it makes them more durable. And I pretty much just push the thread to its max. Alright. There we go. It's about right.
We do not want to see him try a nymph tie. It would be brutal.
Y'all don't want to see me tie nymphs?
Yep.
Nah, I think it'd go fine.
It would be a quick show.
Yeah, very quick.
Ben Cleveland said, I was hoping to see Tim. I ordered stuff to try the micro game changer. You will see Tim on Thursday. The Facebook Live will be coming from Delaware.
Yep. I just had to take his place tonight.
It's pretty much an articulated Papa Vic's hollow fly.
That's exactly
Yes.
what it is. Yep. It's just taking Papa Vic's beast fly and putting it on Shanks. Like the Game Changer Shanks. That's all it is.
Larry said, bring on the nymphs.
That would be a massacre. There we go. Alright, cord up my thread. And then start building a thread dam. Sure they love that clicking sound every time I wrap.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something about me eating a cracker. I was like, I'm starving.
Forgot to put super glue on that tie-in, but I'm not going back. I mean, I could still do it, but it's whatever. Not doing it.
Ben Cleveland said he was joking about Tim.
Alright, so there we go. Not that it's probably going to make any difference. I just like it. Putting down some... Oh, I need to put flash on that. That would be...
Did you take your Adderall today?
earlier. I don't know how many flies I have where it's like I'll do a tie and a flash on this one and then I'll forget it on the next two and then I remember it on the next. It's pretty bad.
Do you use short level leader with a sink tip line?
I use a generally like a 4.5, 5 foot long leader. If I was fishing this in the salt, probably a 40 pound, but it just depends on what you're fishing for. Like for muskies, I know you would use wire or heavy fluoro. But yeah, I just use a really short leader, 4.5, 5 feet long. My general streamer leaders are, if I'm not feeling like doing a tapered leader, from 35 pound fluoro to 16 pound fluoro or 15 pound fluoro. I normally just use like straight 20. Like that's pretty much all we use for snakehead stuff like that. Just straight 20 or 25 pound.
Let's go through your Facebook notifications. I want you to know there's 65 hearts, likes, laughing faces on my one picture that you posted up.
That was the best picture.
Daggone Dan. And Patrick. If you don't hold that fish, you're done fishing.
Yep. It's just how it works.
I had it down, though, by the end of the day.
Yeah, I will say.
Especially my little baby fish, one-handed.
Take the bucktail. Trim that.
Travis Cooley said, hey, Patrick says after tying big flies for a long time, I break thread on small ties about a dozen times every fly. That's why I said it would be brew. He just broke. GSP.
Oh, yeah. I could imagine I would do the same. I just broke 100 Denier GSP. Probably should just be using mono thread right now, but I didn't have any spooled up.
I heard if you were spooling whatever you had going on.
Yeah, I spooled this up just because it was the closest thing I had. I couldn't see any. I didn't have a chance to find anything.
Shane, Braden has started tying when he was 8. He is 15, so right around 7 years.
Let's see. That's gonna be fun. I just need to start making it longer. Alright. More bucktail on top. The blue. Sorry if I'm kind of quiet. I'm kind of focusing. I have not tied this fly in a very long time. There we go. Line that up. Just slowly wanting to build up the taper on this fly. Line up the buttons on that bucktail right there.
Someone said, speak up.
Sorry about that. Alright. A lot of thread pressure. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to work these bucktail hairs back.
So how come you don't use that wooden thing for that?
I don't think, see,
Just wondering.
certain hooks. I mean, it'd work with the Shanks, but certain hooks it doesn't fit over. There we go. But the whole idea behind this type of tie-in with the bucktail is you are using the thread dam as your height controller and taper controller on the bucktails.
What thread are you using?
So this is 100 Denier GSP. I know a lot of people prefer Mom, I got it. Trust me.
Speak up.
Point
Mumbling.
06 .006 monofilament thread and .008 monofilament thread over the GSP and other threads for this bucktail work, like hollow tying and everything like that. I like them both. This is just the closest thing I had laying to me tonight, and this is what I picked up. But like you can see with that, how I used the thread to taper the bucktail there. But once we zoom out later on, you'll be able to tell with the whole fly how it's tapered. Alright, so doubling up the flash there. Take it, taper the flash. Double it over the thread. Tying that down.
Travis said, nice, super strong. It's,
Thank you.
Oh, hold on, I got my cursor over it. It's like a bunker fly, kind of. I don't know.
Yep. Pretty much just weird colors tonight.
Sounded like you're little. Pretty much, yeah. Your answer to everything.
When I was little.
Pretty much, yeah. With a little smirk tune like Braden Miller downstairs.
Alright, so
Well, the Krenik doesn't look as...
yeah,
It's good on yours, but here's my computer.
it's probably just the computer then.
See, look at the phone. I look at my computer.
I don't know. That's weird.
It's good on the phone.
Yeah. Alright, snip that off.
A wiggle stone is like a baby game changer nymph, right? With the,
Yeah.
that was Tyler.
I guess so. I could tie that.
Oh, he says he disagrees. He definitely wants to see you tie a nymph.
Dude, I don't know.
Remember the first tie fest we went to, and Jim Bersinger,
Oh, Ben Singer.
Ben Singer.
Try to get me to tie. Oh, I
You
did.
did.
I did. Yeah.
Bet you couldn't do it. What was that? It's a tiny little thing too.
Size 30. Yeah. Never again.
I understand youngsters needs to be up to his game. Better watch it, Mister. Been on camera 30 minutes.
Okay. We'll see, Tyler. One day, I'll tie nymphs live. Alright, so I'll clip in that 20mm shank. Fish this for tarpon and snook or freshwater. This is a freshwater and saltwater fly. It was actually designed for saltwater. Popovic's beast fly, but this is a beast fly on shanks instead of monofilament. Just depends on, I guess whatever the tarpon and snook want to eat. I'm sure a big snook would try to eat this, but I've never targeted snook and all before, so not 100% sure. There we go.
I saw an essay. They have their own big one like this.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. Of course they do.
Had to be, had to follow Tyler.
Is it a 2021 item that they have, or is that one of their older ones?
I'm not sure. Pedro said, I want to see him tie 1, and I also want to see him fish 7X.
Oh boy. I fished 3-pound yesterday. If that counts.
Snook and bull reds would smoke that. Junior tie classic Atlantic salmon flies. That's one you haven't given a shot yet, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one of them. There we go. No, I don't tie classic Atlantic salmon patterns, but I would be willing to give it a shot at some point. Just don't know.
need to figure out which ambassador we have or team member ties those. I'm going to get one of those on here. Black and purple would work for Tarbin. Sure would.
Oh yeah.
But use less flash. Chartreuse and yellow with flash for Spanish mackerel.
I would hate to fish this for Spanish mackerel. Takes so long, they'll just cut right through all the bucktail. I'll stick with the clouser. There we go. Is that thing about to blow up?
My computer?
Yeah.
Stop talking about my computer. Your dad said I can't get a new one. I tried. Found out how much I could turn this one in for. I don't know what it's doing. I think it needs some air.
There we go. It sounds like it. There you go. Just more bucktail, and then trying to get more taper on it now.
Sounds like it's about to take off.
Doesn't sound too good. That sounded...
That was the case. Shut up. I'm trying to take the case off of it.
There you go.
This cord is so long, I can go all the way over here and sit. I'm gonna knock all your stuff over.
Need to watch all this bucktail right here. Kind of had some that came over on top of it. There we go.
Okay. Come to Canada's East Coast, you can catch stripers and great whites with that fly. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I could handle catching a great white.
That would be pretty cool.
No.
Yes, it would.
No, it wouldn't. Although I did like when you were catching sharks down in that Denier.
Same thing, just bigger.
Your dad is not tying next week. We have a schedule.
Who, Tyler? Or
That's what
Tim?
Tyler says.
Wait, I got to tie next week?
No. Fred Davenport's tying next week.
Okay. I thought I was about to have to tie again next week.
What do you like about the Nor-vise?
I love how I can change out the jaw super easy and quick, like you saw earlier. All the different functions of it, from the full rotary, from the true full rotary, on the smaller flies, the dubbing brush tool, the whole table that I can make cool brushes with, so I can type some cool streamer patterns. Just, I mean, the bobbins really draw the whole vise together. You don't have to have a Norvise bobbin, obviously, to use a Norvise, but
You don't have to have a Nor-vise to use a Nor-vise bobbin either if it came down to it.
mm-hmm.
Although they work wonderful together.
Broke my thread again.
Yes, his mom has tied one fly.
Welcome to the show, folks.
One fly. Let's see.
Oh, jeez.
3 years ago? 3 years ago this weekend.
I want to say it was
It was
two.
It was your first. This would have been our third year up at the symposium. And Tyler wanted me to tie. What's that?
Their
Shad crack fly.
Yeah.
He tried to teach me how to tie it while you were away. Wanted to teach me to tie right next to Blaine while there was all these people next to him. Oh, lost his mind. I had to go across the aisle to the Norvise booth.
There we go.
You should tie one of these with some Congo hair. It'll swim really well, lots of action.
I could try that.
You probably have some over here in this box of yours.
I don't have any Congo hair. I got a bunch of,
Crazy animals over here.
yeah.
You need to tie something with those one night.
I don't know what I would.
Some moose,
Moose, red
Antelope.
fox.
yak, some kind of sheep.
Man, alright, I gotta redo this.
And Cooper's favorite.
What's that? Oh, the red fox.
He loses his mind. Nope, Britt, you're tying next week. Don't listen to Tyler. Tyler said, I didn't try to teach you. I succeeded. You got a good looking fly. Yes, I did, and it's sitting in the very top of my drawer box. I see it every day I open it up.
There you go. Yeah, you can see how well that those jaws hold the shanks as I'm pulling all the bucktail off to redo it.
Tyler, don't check the calendar. We don't even use that calendar anymore.
Here we go. Like I said, I'm nitpicky on it.
Look, Chris Cook said that bobbin keeps cutting your thread. You should contact Nor-vise for a warranty replacement.
No, it's just me. Boom. And just like that. Fresh shank.
Although, did you ever take out the one that was breaking the thread constantly?
No, it's in here somewhere. I think it's this one.
You could say it ain't so.
Yeah.
That's probably the same thread on that one back there.
Do what?
Brittany said, it's like winning the lotto. I'm first up after the big reveal. Oh, you're lucky!
Yeah. Alright. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I think.
Not like you have to go very far.
Why not? Just, I'm off camera.
Tell her I'm gonna smack you. What reveal? We're revealing something?
He's playing the role of Grant tonight.
What in the world?
I got it all under control. Don't worry. Just fixing something.
I will. Sit down.
I had to fix something. I couldn't just...
Shannon said, no pressure, Brett. Oh, Britt, you be my guest.
Got super glue all over my hand now. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, back to the purple. Redo the belly. That's how tonight is gonna go.
My computer's back from space. No longer making any noises. Although it's hot.
There we go.
Be my luck. It will break.
I think it is.
It will. You watch. Your brother wants one for Christmas, and so mine will break, and there will be no Mac for him.
Let's see. Want that angle, so I'm gonna trim that much bucktail off. Tie it in right there.
Be switching out his computer, his laptop for Cole for him.
Here we go. Tight tie-ins. There we go. Sorry about that. I don't want to spend so much time on a fly just to have it come apart at one section for something stupid that I didn't take the time to redo it, so that's why I redo it. And I want it to last.
For those of you who were excited to see steelhead flies being tied tonight, you can come back next Sunday night when Britt Davenport will be tying, and she is tying a variety of steelhead flies for us, I believe. I have pictures and the text, I just have to go through it.
I will not be tying steelhead flies. I mean, you can throw us at a steelhead. I'm not sure if you'll like it.
Nope, your steelhead night was 2 weeks ago.
There you go.
All of the Norvise ambassadors that already know what the reveal is this week, I hope you have been taking pictures and videos preparing for Thursday.
Because I have not.
You took one.
Yeah, I got one.
You were fishing for a week and then you...
Oh, that picture that you wanted me to send you today?
Oh, I said no. Remember I said no, you cannot use that.
Okay, good. Because I thought you just wanted a picture of it.
I
didn't know you wanted a good picture of it.
Terry Lander said, "Stop saying you're sorry. They'll think you're Canadian." Do you know where that bucktail came from? Yeah, Braden, do you know where your bucktail came from? But you don't.
Either Brad Buzzy or Brad Bowen. One of the Brads.
I can tell you that color probably did not come from them.
This one came from Buzzy.
That purple probably did, but that blue I don't think did.
The blue came from Brad Bowen. I know that. Yeah, that one's from Bowen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one we ordered like 7 from when he had a good deal going.
Mm-hmm.
Who cleans up the mess you make all over the table and floor? He does.
Don't have a mess because I got my Nor-vise trash tray.
True. He does have a mess over himself though.
Yes, but I do have some trash or material kind of on the floor. Just a little bit. Alright. Here we go. What's up?
Shannon just said, well, what videos or pictures are we supposed to be taking? You just sent me a text. Oh, I don't think you don't have the new reveal.
Oh, it doesn't?
Nope.
Oh.
He's
out.
waiting just like everyone else.
He said he wanted to wait, or?
No.
Okay.
There's only, I think,
I tied that up
4 or
way
5.
Too much.
You're all good, Shannon. You're not missing something.
I am. But you're not.
He's in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna find Buzzy's page.
Alright.
Look at there. Brad, Buzzy flies. All I put in was Brad.
Do it.
I was trying to find Buzzy's page with his bucktails, and all I did was put in Brad, and it came up. Oh man, he's got some pretty colors on there right now. Turquoise.
Which one?
Turquoise.
Oh, I didn't know he had his bucktails up there. Oh, I forgot because we always get them from the shows.
Yeah, you better look at the website because you ain't gonna be seeing them anytime soon.
Yeah. I'm all out of all my cool colors. That's why I kind of just grabbed a few random ones. Here we go. Alright. There we go. Super glue that up. Oh, cool. I'm going to spill all that super glue out.
You're killing me, kid. Oh, live. Mine says it's interrupted, but yours does not.
I don't know what your problem is with that one.
I told you, my pants is breaking. Okay. Oh,
Super
gracious.
glue that up.
Someone said, do you know where that bucktail came from? And then my replied, the rear end of the buck. They make a cool tool called the John that works awesome for pushing that bucktail back to reverse tie it.
Yep, I've got one made by somebody here in Virginia. But,
What'd you do now?
take a look.
You forgot your flash?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. The master says, when you pull down on the thread to tighten, keep the bobbin straight up and down.
That's why I've been breaking my thread.
Let the thread stretch to tighten the bobbin. Tip won't cut the thread in the process. You tell him, Bob.
Thank you.
I'm going to send him to your house for the week for a good lesson. Someone said colors and proportions are primo, my dude. Flash. Oh, hold up. I got it. Got that right here. How did it?
Here we go. Alright. Forgot the flash.
Did you just cut that stuff again?
What do you mean?
Did you just cut stuff off?
No.
Oh.
It's right there. Just put the thread back on. There we go.
Bam.
taper it. There we go. Double over the flash.
And for those just tuning in, want to tell them what your flash is actually called?
So the flash is some Krenik from Krenik.
Yeah.
But it's the same flash that is used to tie the Krenik fly, Chuck Craft's Krenik fly.
That's why I call it that.
Mhm.
Braden actually got his from William and Eastern Trophy Fly Fishing, which you will see the link is down there.
There we go. Okay.
I don't know where else you can get it. I don't know who else sells it.
I know Green Top does, but not everybody has Green Top.
How many people live around here?
There we go. Alright. Ooh. Tonight is going to be a show. There we go. Alright. Put on the Solaris Bone Dry.
I still can't believe he stuck all those stickers on there. I could have killed him.
Who, Granddaddy?
Mm-hmm. You know, the new sheriff. Bob says he's liking this.
Awesome. There we go. Going to...
Bob, we might not get to see you this year.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like you better send him a wine cake.
He said he got his own new secret recipe.
You got a secret recipe for a wine cake?
He got his girl making it at the restaurant now.
Oh.
Not my recipe, though. They got their own.
Oh, okay.
For those of you who don't know, the Virginia show has been canceled. Edison, New Jersey show, I believe has been canceled. Denver has been postponed. There's some out in the Pacific Northwest, not that way, that have been canceled, but I don't know those shows. We were just supposed to go this year.
But,
What else was it?
So, Virginia.
Edison and Lancaster are still on because they're later on. But, of
To
course,
be determined.
yes.
There we go.
Someone said, dang, I thought that was it. Is there more of this thing? Big
we
fish
got
fly.
we got one more shank after this and another hook. Yep.
Oh, yeah. When Braden ties, he likes to go all night.
Alright, so
Tim was tying, he'd be wrapping up.
he'd probably be done right about now. There we go.
Yep, the smallest he uses is a 10 weight. You use your 10, your 11, your TFO E-Sox.
Yep, and the E-Sox comes in a 10 and a 12.
I don't know.
Alright. Figure out the taper I want. Alright. Trim that up. Now I'm going to take my hair clip that disappeared.
Oh, kind of like all mine do.
Not all of them, just that one.
What would happen if you used a 6 weight?
I mean, you could cast it on a 6 weight if you bounce the fly out. I mean, Gunnar Bremer actually has a video put up of him casting I want to say it's a 12-inch Mark Sadati's Yak Slimer fly, but it's him casting it on a 3 weight. And It's just him demonstrating how if you can balance out a fly using lead wire or other weighting systems. I mean, you can cast this fly on a 6-weight, just balance it out. It's definitely light enough. I mean, you could cast it on a 6-weight without it being balanced. It's not going to be fun. You might not get the same distance as you would with like a 10 to 12 weight, but it's definitely possible.
Chris Cook says probably hook the back of your head.
Probably.
If it was Braden. Huh, Patrick?
Oh, I came pretty close with Patrick a couple times.
What length of hair on those tails?
I mean,
Hold up, we got a rule around here somewhere, don't we?
it's right here. I mean, I'm actually tying with.
Why don't you hold it up so people can see?
I don't think that's gonna help them.
Well, you always go down.
Why? It's because the numbers are gonna be all backwards and all.
You wouldn't be able to read them.
So the hairs that I'm tying with tonight are like so far are 4.5 and 5 inches long. Mainly 5 inches long, but I'm still cutting them down a little bit just to get the exact taper I want. Like, I mean, you can see how I've just lengthened the hair slightly, not a ton, as I go along.
If you're looking at Brad Buzzy's website at the different types of bucktail he has, precious shear usually goes for the select, and what else? What was the other one?
He doesn't have.
He doesn't have it on here.
There's a reason why he doesn't have the other one on there.
Yeah, because it's usually sold out by the time the fly show is over,
Normally.
or before the fly show even starts.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Kind of like Chicken Man. I learned that one. Pedro said that finger's in pretty good shape.
Oh yeah, time flies like no tomorrow with it.
Patrick, we're up to your day to post. That was going to be one of my plans tonight, was to get him to sit down and pick pictures from fishing with you.
Yeah, we still need to post that one. That's gonna be a fun one. Probably do both days in one.
Did you say you guys still got to post me?
Huh?
Did you say you got to post me or him?
No. So we still need to post that his day.
Oh yeah, we've only posted to Tuesday.
Oh jeez. More fish to come.
We had too many pictures.
There we go.
That's a lot of work to lose some jetty rocks.
Yeah. I'd swim for this one. Probably not at the jetty though. Alright, there we go.
For those of you who follow Braden on Instagram and Facebook, his next Facebook post of steelhead pics will be quite entertaining for sure.
Patrick knows why.
Although I was a little scared.
Videos and pictures.
We're going to need a lesson on that, too, Patrick.
I know how to do it. It's just I had never had to do it.
Have you not sent in... Patrick, you got to go on to your photo albums and...
I thought I sent him the video.
And
Can't wait to see that.
join the shared album.
Yeah, I thought I sent it to him. Alright. Make sure everything's how I want it to be. Perfect. Alright. Alright, so just working these bucktail hairs back, right in front. Oh, he put.
Talking to Facebook and Instagram is going to have to put a graphic content warning on them.
Yeah.
Kind of like his cardiac arrest has on YouTube.
No.
It's kind of crazy. Duke, can you put this fly in the test tank and send me a video? You
Well,
can. In his baby test tank, because he left his big one in the bathroom for
It won't fit in the baby test tank, and then the big one is now broken. Unfortunately, it was
Braden's fault in the end.
What? No way.
Oh, yes it was, because you didn't clean it and it sat outside.
I cleaned it.
No way. Like weeks or months later, it sat in his bathroom half clean.
It was clean.
And supposedly his daddy picked it up.
Mm-hmm. And it broke by accident.
And it dropped, according to him, while we were out of town.
It dropped. It wasn't I accidentally dropped it. It dropped.
I thought he was joking and had it hidden, but apparently it really did break. So my luck of the draw of finding that one test tank for sale that one time.
The last one ever.
Gone now. Travis said, bathtub.
Yep, that'll work. Or I can just go swim it at that one place down the road.
How many hooks will be in this fly?
This one, it's going to be two hooks. A 4-aught and then a 6-aught up front, which I may bump up to an 8-aught depending on how big this fly is when you get to that point. COVID.
Give whatever, my drink went down. We went to dinner last night. Donnie started kind of like coughing, clearing his throat. Next thing you know, somebody else, I was like, could y'all please stop? I was like, people are starting to look at us. Duke said that is not good.
Nope, not good at all. Oh, COVID. It's back.
Smack you upside your head.
It's back.
What kind of fly is this? So go ahead and tell everybody,
This
for anybody who's just tuning in recently.
This is a Bob Popovic's shanked beast fly. So essentially it's a beast fly on game changer hooks using his hollow tying method.
Shannon Messer, you are not supposed to be joking on me.
Shannon should tie this fly live, and I tie Shannon's flies live.
Someone said, Travis said he still wants to see this trimmed.
There we go.
Duke, have you ever thought about putting these kits on your website? Thanks, Duke.
I haven't until now.
Give me some more work to do.
There we go. We'll finish that off.
I'm happy to have him put one together for you, Duke, and send it to you.
Yeah, catch a halibut on it. Sink it down for like 10 minutes.
This fly, what you catch on it, he says he uses this fly in fresh and saltwater. Muskie,
striper, anything that's gonna eat a large profile bait fish, because that's the whole idea behind this technique, and it's a super light fly. So, yep, wrong glue.
Put the top on all the way.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I'd love to try that with a halibut, LOL.
Straight 100 feet, 120 feet to T14. And then, if you did catch one, that would be pretty cool.
Braden Miller caught halibut out there when he was in Alaska.
Mm-hmm. Just not on a fly.
No. And he was low. His grandfather held the rod as he reeled it in.
Yeah, I definitely need one more shank. Alright. Last shank, and then we can use one more hook to finish it off.
Oh, good. I'm glad to see your Facebook is working so you can comment now. It says, hey, from Vermont, that would work great here for our packers. Someone else wants to know, it floats, question mark?
So this fly is entirely out of Bucktail, but it's it's kind of like a suspending kind of fly, being it's all out of Bucktail. It's super lightweight, and it's just I fish on an intermediate line generally, but a sink tip is really good for it if you're fishing deep or you want it to get down deeper quick. I'm not sure how they fish, what lines they fish up in where Popovic's is for their striper and all that, whether it's intermediates or floaters, whatever it is. But this fly is pretty much dependent on whatever line you want to fish.
He said Lakers, not Packers.
Oh, cool. That'd be pretty cool to see a lake trout on a V's fly.
Nice job. Vancouver Island, Canada. I'm going to tell you what, there's a lot of Canadian Nor-vise tires. Just know that. I mean, we're able to see the top 5 cities in Canada. There's 4 Canadian places in the top 5 list.
Really?
Yeah. I was kind of surprised. That was pretty cool.
I didn't know that. Go. Guess what's next? More bucktail.
Good Lord.
There we go. Putting more bucktail down on this. Clean up the butt ends of the bucktail. And
Let's see
tie
what
him
the
down.
orange shares. Really?
that was pulling straight down. If I could pull any harder, I would have broke the
You're gonna
cut
be on
through all the
restriction.
bucktail. Give me the straight 200 Denier GSP.
There's my phone again. I mean, my computer here. What size articulated shanks are those?
So, I've been using the 20 millimeter fish goal articulated shanks the whole time. Just the 20 millimeters. You
Kyle?
okay there?
I had a hiccup. Good golly day. Colin Callback says, when COVID is done, come up to Alberta. You know, Tim and I were just talking that I need to redo his passport.
I would love to.
With shows being canceled,
Jeez.
I think we're going to start doing a lot more demo days.
Holy cow.
Tyler has to work.
What?
Just playing.
There we go. Sorry for taking forever with
you
this.
3 fools could go.
Hmm?
3 of y'all could go on a road trip.
I could see a lot of yelling involved.
They carpool all the time to shows. They're good. You wouldn't have to worry about it because you'd be asleep the whole time.
The whole time. They might make me drive if I'm 16. Then they'd be sleeping. I don't know. Tim would probably be awake. You probably would be scared of my driving.
You can't even move the car in the daggone driveway.
I had it all under control.
Oh,
man.
Lord, there's no way. You got a lot of practicing to do between now and the time you get your learners in January.
It was all under control.
What? Shoemaker went muskie fishing.
Sweet.
This client got one too. Saw a total of 8 today. Okay, that's not what I came on here for.
Ooh.
See?
I want to go.
Mine roll off myself. How good to get back where I was looking for.
There we go. There we go. Alright. Bucktail on top. Clean that up. Check the taper on it. Snip that off.
Just as a reminder that if anybody new FaceTimes Braden and you might not have any friends in common, Mama here is a little leery on that. I like to kind of check out people who
FaceTimes?
not found friends Braden on Facebook.
Oh.
Excuse me, not FaceTimes.
I was like, yeah, me too.
So if you don't have any current friends in common with them, shoot them a quick message that you send them a thing. Because I'd hate to delete somebody who is actually good. Ooh, you got one friend request last night. Holy moly. She was not a real person.
There we go. Alright. Super glue that up. Yeah, I definitely spilled that.
Someone said pull straight down like Bob Popovic suggested.
It's gonna take me a second to remember it.
Wrong. What color combinations would you recommend for muskie and pike?
I honestly, I don't fish for muskie and pike enough. I haven't fished for pike. Fished for muskie once, but
That was all black.
yeah, that was
Game changer.
so slightly off-colored water, so we fished all black all day.
You know it, Travis. That's exactly what we said.
Not today, I
I said to your auntie, I said, look, Braid's latest friend request. She said,
It's ISIS.
well, you don't want to know what she said. You know how your auntie is.
Uh-huh.
So it's not appropriate to say on here. And I said, that is not a real person. I said, that is straight up ISIS. And she was like, what?
She's like, what are you talking about? Not
She was
today.
more concerned about the chick trying to free your friend.
No. They're trying to recruit me, Mom.
Yeah. Not today. Oh my god, it still sounds reminds me of the
What?
fire thing. Like you said earlier.
I didn't even try to, like...
It was just the way you said it. Not today. Took my 3 kids a week now. I have to search her up. Oh, I haven't seen that in a long time.
Alright, so... Sorry, I was a little focused on that. But just build up that thread dam in front of that bucktail. This fly is just going to have a really big profile on it. Like that. More flash right over the back. Snip it off. And then I'm going to double it over right there. I'm not going to use all that flash, a little bit too much.
I just saw this. Someone said, don't forget the flash.
Yep.
Oh, you forgot to put flash, question mark. Thank you for refreshing on your page to see how many people have liked it who shared it. We're at 124 shares, so we're still at 2 giveaways for tonight.
There we go. Place that down right on top. If I could
Gently.
catch it. Come on, flash. A little slippery. Oh, this is not wanting to grab.
What are you trying not to break your thread so you're...
No, the GSP is slick and the flash is slick material, so it wants to slide right off. So I have to do like loose wraps, and there we go. Kind of. Trying. There we go. Lay that flash all over the back.
Oh, man, you need to go back to the baby in this picture. He's doing a nice job. It's really fun to watch him work.
Thank you. Finish that off.
You're gonna whip it.
There we go. Please tell me we don't have another shank to do. Alright, that's our last shank.
You decide that.
Well, I know that, but once I already have that second hook in there, I've kind of got to make sure I've got the right proportions and length in between them. Alright. Just trimming the flash a bit. Trim it just a tad more.
Okay.
There we go. I like that. Alright. Now I'm going to use that UV resin once again. Right over top of my thread wraps. Alright.
Oh, good. I don't have to worry about it. Where is my confidence tonight?
Don't. Alright, there we go. The last shank, guys. I know. I thought y'all probably thought I was gonna put like 50 of them on here.
There he is.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do a 6/0 hook.
You shared it. I didn't see Mike shared it, but he shared it in a different group.
Yeah, there we go. Alright. Back in here.
It's exhausting decorating for Christmas around this point.
There we go. Put in the saltwater jaws.
Okay.
Alright. Where did I just set that hook down? There it is. I just had it in my hand. Man, it's a 6/0 hook and it's not going anywhere. I can pick up my granite base if I wanted to, if I was standing up. Which I actually have a video of that somewhere that I was told not to post.
You were for who?
Him.
Oh.
He doesn't want to have people being like, I broke my granite base because I picked up my vise.
Ellis King is on.
Hey, Mr. King.
He shared it.
Alright, here we go.
That is an absolute monster. Would be good on surface feeding tuna at the middle grounds. You know where those are?
I'm not 100% sure.
You've got Bob's book fly design, correct?
I've got it over there with my other fly sign books. Where did I just put that stuff? There it is.
You gotta be more specific. I want a legacy vise like that so bad. Oh, sorry, I got a Facebook message at the same time. Let me check on that picture question there for you right now. I'm not in the same location that they get taken in.
There you go. Tying down. Ooh, need to lock my vise. More Senyos Intruder wire. The large size again. Okay, I need to.
What size hook?
This one is a 6/0. 6/0 Ahrex Bluewater hook. Same hook as the last one, just bigger.
Jeez,
want you to...
You need me to what?
Oh, never mind. It's all good. I was going to ask you to hold some, but okay.
Oh, I could hold some, but I thought you wanted me to change something else.
No.
I couldn't pop that little black piece out if I wanted to.
No, I wasn't popping that out. Just changing the bobbin out.
This is the bad one that you keep breaking, that you never took out of commission.
No, that's just the difference.
Yeah.
Did you look at it?
I saw it.
There we go. Oh, you didn't need to do that. I could fix that. I'll get that afterwards. Okay. Alright. There we go. Take our rear end of our fly. Slide that on. There we go. Alright. Finally getting somewhere on the front hook.
Yeah. Oh, I like him.
Alright, I'm gonna glue that down now. What?
When did you try him?
Last night. It's a micro jerk changer.
So you're telling me you tried that last night, but you didn't bother to take pictures of it like I told you to.
Well, it's because I don't want to post that fly. Or put that fly out there yet. I still need to mess around with it. But yeah, I mean, if you want, I can.
Oh, no.
It's got a rattle on it.
Too late now, mister.
No, it's not.
I even gave you specific instructions when you went upstairs. If you tie a fly tonight, I need you to take some pictures.
That was an experimental fly.
Yeah, I got your experiment.
It was. First one I've ever done like that.
Well, we're at 142 shares. 8 more. I'll pick a third winner.
Super glue.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I have been decorating this house for Christmas since I got up at quarter to 7 this morning with the dogs. I've been going 2 days now.
That's gonna look good in the water. Trying to get this thing to lay somewhat on top of the vise. There we go. That'll work.
Oh, Travis said you can take that to Louisiana.
Oh, for bull reds.
Deep water golf near oil rigs
Oh,
off Venice. The Woody.
okay. I know what you're talking about now.
He's got a group of friends, guys who want to take him down there. But
They won't take their skiffs that far out.
no.
Yeah, Mom. When am I allowed to go on that trip?
He can have you.
Huh?
He can have you.
I have lost. Oh, there it is. Lost it for what, the 5th time? Yeah.
Oh, want to see a pic of what you catch with this?
Yeah. Yes, please.
So would I.
AJ's yellowfin tuna. What would it be? Man, I want to catch another AJ. There we go. Alright. You awake over there?
No. Tyler, you can pull a Joe Perez, pop your jaws out, and flip them upside down. then the top of the jaw will be mostly in line with the top of the hub and vise.
I'm off there.
I probably missed this earlier, but what size rod are you throwing this with? Sinking line or floating line?
Alright,
It's okay.
it's okay.
I don't even
The
remember.
other people probably,
You're not the only one who's probably missed it. So.
Yeah. So you can cast this on a 10 weight, no problem. 12 weight, super easily. I fished this fly on an intermediate and a sink tip and a triple density sinking lines. I haven't fished it on a floating line before, but I'm sure it would still fish great as it always does. Yeah, but I mean, a 10 weight, no problem. 12 weight it's like casting just your fly line. I mean, it's a super lightweight fly line, or lightweight fly. So, I mean, it's not a super hard fly to cast. Let's see.
Hey, Braden, if you had a ponytail, you could keep your hair clipped without losing it.
I'm all good.
You could clip it to your hat.
I could.
I have to buy clips and hide them. Sometimes I just buy them straight for him.
I don't know how many of them I've lost.
1, 2, 3, 4 there.
Wow.
And then you have 2 bigger ones right here.
I haven't lost this one yet. It's been on the vise for a while.
Oh, that was a perfect one for that fly. It'd be hard for you to lose this.
Yeah, it's a little big.
It's called the low clip, big hold.
There we go. Alright. Purple bucktail is on. Blue bucktail is going on.
Got
Blue
to go.
bucktail
We'll
is
look at
too
the video
long.
tomorrow. Good job. This will be up on YouTube tomorrow or by Tuesday for sure. It will also include the material list on the YouTube video.
Don't hit the hook.
Do you use sinking or intermediate lines for your smaller game changers as well?
Oh yeah.
Your last video inspired me, so I started tying micro changers and love the action in the water.
Awesome.
That's Christopher Dugan.
On most of my stuff around me, what I fish, for the snakehead stuff, the bowfin stuff, the largemouth bass stuff, even the smallmouth stuff with the game changers, I fish 9 times out of 10 an intermediate line. If I really want to get deep, a sink tip line. But the Scientific Angler Sonar Titan full intermediate line, that's what I generally fish.
What's the YouTube? I will post for you right now. Hold on 2 seconds. But it's Nor-vise is the latest YouTube you want. If you ever go on YouTube and you just type in Norvise, it will bring up the old
The
page.
old channel.
We do not have access to that channel, so they started a new one. What, 2 years ago? 2.5, 3? I don't even know anymore.
No clue.
YouTube channel link. Bam.
Well, you just have that saved?
Please, I have it in my notes, dude. Dude, you need a pin body or something to prop and roll that bucktail back. Dallas?
I've got this, but it doesn't. Here. I've got this handmade hair packer and reverse tire, but that end doesn't go over it, but this pushes it back. But I don't know. It just seems to. I don't really like this side better, but I mean it works. I don't mind it, but it's kind of whatever, honestly. There we go.
Jeff Riley said, wicked.
Bucktail or flash.
Alright, Isaac, I posted the YouTube link.
There we go. put in the flash. Take double the amount, and I'm gonna taper it. There we go. Then I'm gonna put it over 50-50. And then use my thumb to spread that flash all the way over. There we go. Perfect.
You are
Oh,
What did you forget?
none. I let go of the flash. Just tapering the flash.
Speckled trout will love that flash.
I think I've seen some people fishing Krelixes for speckled trout. So if I go, I'll make sure to toss them up.
Jean says, nice fly and instructions, Braden.
Thank you. Let's tie over top of all of that.
I need to check in with William. Very well.
Take the super glue and put it on what we just tied in.
Why
There we go.
the Sharpie?
Why the Sharpie? Honestly, I don't think it really matters. It's just something I like, knowing that there's not any white thread in this fly beans. It's just a little bit darker. Yeah, it's just something I like.
Oh, that's cool.
Purple and like that blue, that black rainbow flash on it. And then these are gonna be on it.
But use those sparingly because all they get in the country down there.
Yeah. Alright, what do I want to do next with it? Well, I could do like a bulkhead on it or something else. I'm
Why
probably
don't
just
you give options?
no. I'm probably just gonna do a regular holotype because
It's,
I haven't
9
done
o'clock, by the way.
I haven't done a bulkhead in a while, so
They've been watching you for 2 hours.
that's all right.
Solid work, young gun. Got to put my heathen to bed. I don't know where my 2 youngest are myself. They're downstairs somewhere. Hit us up if and when you venture up to West Virginia or Ohio. We can get into some fishing.
Awesome, yes sir.
Ellis, you probably don't know, but Braden is doing all
Virtual.
online
Oh yeah.
high school.
Instead of
What he can
not ran through the county or anything.
Nope, so he can travel with his laptop, and it's self-paced now. Try the hard as hole penetrator with that GSP. It gets in there.
That's,
Don't have a finger mash. That's it.
I'm using the head cement, not the penetrator on it.
Oh.
Let's see. There we go.
I should text Blake and ask him to put your brothers to bed for me. Okay, I tell you, crazy.
Slowly. There we go. Alright. Now for the blue. There we go. Alright, take out the smaller hairs on the back. Clean that up. We want about that much, so there we go.
Oh, so there's TV's cut off. And now it's black.
That ain't good. Oh, look, there's brown already.
He's done. There'll be no more What will the overall length of this fly end up being?
Well, I can check that right now.
Are you done tying it?
I'm not done dyeing it. I mean, the back end of the fly's done. It's not going to get any longer in the front.
Right here.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's about 12.5 inches long. So, just about what I thought it would be. There we go.
I'm over in the garage with Dad. Will Dad?
What are the little kids doing?
Could someone come over here?
Let's cord up the thread. There we go.
You gotta put your hat back. You probably had to unpack.
What's that?
You unpacked your bag from our trip? No.
Not yet. See, I didn't block
You
it out.
blocked
I
it.
dodged it.
I didn't even hit you. You didn't dodge anything.
I flinched.
I
Used to it.
If I'd have wanted to. It's okay.
Some reflexes.
I just unpacked mine from today.
Oh, and you get mad at me every time I don't unpack it the first time.
That's my house. Oh, I can get mad at you. That's the first time I did not unpack my bag when I first got home.
The first time ever?
I usually unpack as soon as I get home. What does spinning the three do?
Spinning the thread.
Oh, okay. Okay, there it goes after. Just read what I see.
So I spun up the thread because that cords it up. Because this is a 100 Denier GSP, so it's flat generally. I wrap down, and it's slick. So cording up the thread's just gonna basically give the thread a little bit more grip, and then it's going to cord it up, which means it makes it round, so I can use less thread to build up that thread dam, and it builds up the thread dam quicker. So
Christopher Dougal wants to know, do you find it easier to hand wrap instead of using the rotary vise with the larger fly?
Honestly, it depends on the fly. If it's a fly like 13 inches long, yes, because we're trying to spin it up. Spin the vise, it slows it down a lot, and it's kicking everywhere, even with the hair clip. But
Material clip.
yeah,
It's sitting right there.
where
Just keep going.
I didn't even know I had a material clip.
Keep going.
Oh, that there's nothing I can put on that.
Keep talking.
But honestly, it just depends on the fly. Let's see. Try to put 2 more stacks in here. So, gonna go about probably right about there. Put one there and then another one right up front. Then we're gonna put some eyes on it. Alright, clean this up.
Some shiny stuff over there. That's some Smurf dub.
Oh yeah, the fusion dub.
Oh gracious, the price of this fly. If you show it, excuse me. Oh my geez. Braden is not a good one to ask.
On this one, up there, and for me, I'm not sure if I want to sell this one. But,
If you sold it.
I mean, I sold one like this. I don't know, I want to say
Is that the one you did for Perry?
pretty much the same one, yeah. So how much was that?
Perry's took you 2 hours to do, and you sold it for $50.
It took me 2 hours because I was at a show.
You've been doing it for 2 hours tonight.
Well, I'm talking now tonight like I would be talking at a show.
Did Perry get friend discount? You know, friend and fishing discount?
Honestly, I don't even remember.
I'm pretty sure Tim told him price. So, would you sell this one for $50, or would it be more, less, what?
Probably more, or probably that. Probably right at or
I don't
near.
think Perry's had this in it.
No.
2+ hours, a couple of Bucktail thread, glue, head cement, articulated links, big hooks, $50 a fly. Thank you.
Alright, there we go.
Brian Wellington, nice, good job.
Man, I haven't tied one of these in a while. Forgot how long they normally take. Not this long, but... Alright.
Travis Cool said, easy $50. I'd have thought 70, 75. I wish.
I mean, it can be. Alright, there we go. Alright. Cool. Lay a flash on top of that, and then I got one more stack, or one more bit of hair I'll put on, and then that's it. Didn't want all of that. Alright.
Travis said, I'll think it doesn't get to work.
Ooh. Yeah, 1 dozen's a bit. Don't fall asleep.
Oh my god, I want to.
Alright, there we go. Flash is tied in. Trim that up just a bit.
Are Gunner's new books in the new catalog?
Yes, they are. But pretty sure it's oh no, I can get them right now. Because there were some materials where it was giving you like a month that you'll be able to order them. But Gunner's Hook, able to get. Oh. All that thread just slipped off. Clean that up. There we go. Okay. One more bit of bucktail. And then calm it. Okay, here we go. Purple on the bottom.
Thank you, Tyler. We just broke 150 shares, so I will pick 3 winners.
Cool.
I'm not functioning very well.
Alright, there we go. Purple's tied in. Need some blue on top.
He told me to wake up. I'd be happy to go to bed this time of night. Usually I'm wide awake till 12:30.
There we go. Put the stack of blue on top.
Why wouldn't you put a fish skull clear head on it? Question mark. Preference? Question mark.
I honestly, I don't know. I don't really like putting the heads on top of flies that much. They're cool.
Slide
They-
it down.
I
just
mean,
a tad.
but for flies like these, and honestly, just a lot of my flies, I really like either the natural heads or something like that. Or just building the heads myself. But they're cool. I've definitely used them before. They're just not my favorite. But you could use it on this fly. Alright, last bit of flash. Not as much. Go.
When you finish, hold this up for the camera and wiggle it. What fish species are you going for after this?
Muskies, anything that's gonna eat a large profile bait fish. I'm sure a striper would eat this. But yeah.
I'll go right back. I'm still admin the messaging too. Okay. Used to be a tournament bass fisher about 25 years ago, but I haven't fished since. Never fished with flies, but I have to tell you, find what you do totally fascinated and enjoy watching you tie.
Awesome. Thank you so
pretty
much.
Cool.
Alright. Time for the final.
Doing a great job.
Add on.
Keep it up. Beautiful tie, great colors. This thing is crazy cool.
Thanks, everyone.
A 30-pound striper will destroy this.
Awesome. There we go. Alright. Ooh.
He says that I want to see the fish when it does. You got some serious talent, brother. doing an awesome job. Love watching you tie.
Thank you.
Great tie. Thank you. Dope dude, football on, and I'm busy watching this. That's cool.
Glad you are. So, putting on first base of JCIs. There we go.
Alright, as he's finishing, just my little, feel like my commercial talk here. Brett Davenport's on next week with Steelhead Flies. I will tell you which time. Braden has my phone. Thursday, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, Thanksgiving Day, is when the new Nor-vise product will be revealed. When it is revealed, it will also be up for sale on the website for you to purchase. You will only be able to get this product from the website as of right now.
Yeah, not in stores. Shops.
It will not be in any fly shops Thursday. Anything else I have to remember?
I think you got it.
Oh, I will go on and put a event post up so you can, excuse me, golly day. I'll put an event post up like we do for these Facebook Lives, so you can go in and like it or click interested so you can get a reminder when they do go live on Thursday at 12 noon. But if I was you and you wanted to see what the product is, I would set a reminder on your cell phone and be on at 12 o'clock. Not that I'm saying everything's going to sell out or that is, but I actually have no idea. I don't even know how many's in stock. I know there's enough.
There's enough for at least a few people.
Very nice fly, Mr. Miller. Always a pleasure to watch you tie.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Keep up the good work. Uh-oh, I'm getting a text. What's he gonna say?
Who is it?
Very nice fly. We will have to tie some of those to throw. That's from the Mississippi Coast Fly Fishers.
Oh, cool.
Glad I didn't read that out loud, Tyler. Okay, I did get confirmation there should be enough. If they do sell out, I'd be doing the happy dance.
Yeah. Alright.
There'll be some very happy people.
Tied that off after putting on the JCIs. And then using this marker to take out that white thread. Alright, same thing, Solar is bone dry. And putting that right on top of that thread.
Yeah. What are those feathers you just used there?
So those are some jungle cock feathers. Very hard to find right now.
I wasn't laughing at you. Tyler, would you like to let everybody know what the feathers are?
Oh, I love this.
When Tyler was little, he said he was talking about the jungle cock feather, and his mom did not know what he was referring to. She was not happy. Tim had to let her know that he was not saying anything bad. I would be the same way if I didn't purchase it myself. Now, what do you do with these down here that don't have the little...
You can use them.
For what?
Like...
Doesn't look like you do.
The back of, the backing of those. I'm actually planning on using them on some game changers.
Greg just said, my grandson just texted me from Virginia saying, that guy is crazy good.
Awesome.
Where does your grandson live here in Virginia, Greg?
There you go. But, yeah.
Travis said,
There you go.
try to find some jungle crack, nowhere to be found.
Yeah, it's...
It'll be hard to find for a while.
I use this conservatively. Don't use it a lot.
I think even Spence said he had to start getting the fake ones right now because he can't get any.
Yeah, but right in at...
So I said I almost got beat for that one before my dad stepped in.
Right in about 12.5 inches long. Whole lot of flash. Whole lot of or not a whole lot of bucktail, but a good bit of bucktail. Yeah.
Let's see if I can find what Brett just said.
Find a third way to hang this thing up. No,
Why can't you hang up on your light right there?
It's gonna be looking weird.